Capricorns, welcome to your November reading. If you're new here, welcome. I am Sunshine. This is Sunshine Tarot. Please subscribe. If this really resonates, there is a extension at the end of the reading. Okay? All right, Capricorns. So, oh, Jesus, Lord. What's your overall energy? The Queen of Wands. Wow, the Queen of Wands is your overall energy. Uh-oh, can you see it? This is a very interesting card. Because, see, wands are about attraction. And they're calling you the Queen of Attraction, which means you probably already know that missing equals mystery, right? So you could have been pulling back from someone. Maybe you've gotten ghosts, you fell back. Maybe they don't know what's going on, right? You could possibly, what else evokes attraction? See, as you guys probably already know, or in case you don't know, love is a very powerful emotion accompanied by feelings of safety and comfort. But attraction is nothing to do with safety and comfort. In fact, feelings of attraction often provoke feelings that are quite unsettling because they're it's a situation that's uncertain, and there's mystery and there's intrigue and there's the challenge. So either you got a lot of game, or there's somebody around you who you're very attracted to because they apply these practices. You may not know where they live. You know, there's an element of mystery. You may not know where they live. They may not know where you live. You know, you could be playing hard to get. But you are doing things that are attracting someone. And they are finding you very attractive here. And they miss you. So I don't know. Some of you just got a lot of game. Oh no. Oh, no, what's going on, Capricorn? What's going on, baby? 5 of Coins. I don't know if like you have you're not answering the phone as often as you used to. You may not be as available as you used to be. Maybe you have distanced yourself from someone and you're no longer taking their bullshit. Well, they feel left out in the cold, you know? They feel left out in the cold and unloved and unwanted and discarded. They feel like you kind of cold. And yet they're like, oh my God, she is so attractive. They're finding your ability to maintain self-control and self-containment and self-control. They're finding it extremely attractive, or it's the other way around. For instance, I know this Capricorn who is talking to this guy, and he was like, well, yeah, I'm going to come over and hold you. And she said, no, you don't need to come to my house at 10 o'clock at night and hold me. I don't let my friends do that. And so that, I don't know, the fact that she's holding those, honey, that could be turning somebody on. They really miss you. And they feel like severe levels of emotional coldness. And if you're dealing with a woman, this is kind of like exactly what you want them to feel. Because, you know, as long as a woman is emotional, is feeling any kind of emotions about you, then she's engaged. Right? So I feel like somebody is emotional because you've detached yourself, and you could have gone MIA, or you're not as available as you frequently were, or, you know, it could be something like that that's jumping off. But whatever you're doing is very attractive. So what else equates to attraction? Mystery, intrigue, uncertainty. You know, it's usually the women that got a good husband. Like women always say, I want a good husband. I want a good husband. But see, the good husbands don't get no sex. right? Because there's no attraction there. Yeah. He said, no, I'm attracted to my husband. All right, that's wonderful. Yeah, so somebody is missing you, and how are they feeling about you distancing yourself, right? They are like starting to like really love you. What is going on? This is why all those YouTubers talk about no contact and how powerful it is, right? They're very curious, because the Queen of Cups, it depends on, you know, like the depth of you guys' connection, all right? Like if you know it wasn't strong enough to quite be in love, they're very curious, Capricorn. They're like, the fuck? Why are you not answering my phone? Do you see me calling? Yeah. Know what you think this is? So they think about you, and they are very attracted to your maturity at this time, and they're very curious. They're like, what exactly? How? Okay, yeah. They're very curious, right? They're like, well, what's going on? Does she got some new dick? Is she? I mean, does he got a new dick? Is it new sex? And their curiosity is really arousing them. Like, this is a person who, wherever their Venus is or their Mars, they're very driven by mystery and curiosity. But they're trying to figure out, do you got somebody? You got some new dick? You got a new job? You got a new, what's going on? I mean, why aren't you around? Some of you just did some pretty severe distancing. It was like a whap. I'm out. Deuces. Deuces. Right. I think you better call Tyrone and tell him, come on, help you get your shit. All right, somebody done called Tyrone, honey. And they like, well, are you really gonna do me like that? Are you really fixing to call Tyrone? No, ain't no fixing to, I did. 'Cause I'm getting tired of your shit. You don't ever buy me nothing. All right. So yes, they're very curious. They're like, this bitch done got ghost. This nigga done got ghost. And I don't know what the hell is going on. You know what I'm saying? Or you could have made some type of some boss bitch move. Right? Because this is like the boss. You did some boss bitch shit. And it left them out in the cold. It could have affected them financially even. Definitely emotionally. Because they feel unwanted, unloved, rejected. And like you just don't care. I better not let it focus because the battery is already going down. But yeah, they're very curious. And see, you know what? Men like pain. They do. And so do women. People want to feel something. I want no pain. Yeah, they're good men. They're good woman. You don't ever want to have sex with them. See, some of you, I know this Capricorn, you guys can't help it because you're so available. You're so there. And because you're the father of the zodiacs. But that is not what promotes attraction at all. You got to be ghost, which is what either he did or you're doing. But anyway, somebody is very curious. The fuck is going on? You got some new dick, you got a new job, you know, and they don't, but they got other stuff jumping off in their life. They do, but the other stuff is just not as interesting as what you got, what you doing over here. Right? Their life feels kind of dead and ain't nobody challenging them. Right? I mean, I see a Scorpio here. All right? But nobody's really challenging them, or maybe you're not challenging them, or maybe they're not challenging you, or I don't know. Nobody is like really challenging them. And then here you come along and you just throw this monkey wrench up and shit. And it's like, well, what the hell? What the hell? Gonna figure your bitch ass out. Better sit your ass down. I think this battery's about to go out. Yeah, so, you know, you just get ghosts, and now they cannot wait to see you. And, you know, they are real happy that you're inflicting this kind of pain on them, because they don't ever get a good mental fuck. And it's like, I feel some energy here, okay? Like they may get a separate account, because I see they watch you if you're on social media, if you have stories, right? If you're not on social media, then that doesn't apply. But I see they watch you, and like, it's really interesting. Let me see. What? Okay, all right. Okay, see, you're not sweating them, and that's making them like you more, because they're not used to that. And they're like, because you know every man wants that challenge. Every man wants that woman. That's a little hard to get. Not one that's playing games though, but you know, one who is like, you're not a god. I got a life. So I feel like they're a little obsessed with you now. Okay, look at them thinking about the Capricorn, obsessed with you. You know, you're bringing out these beast-like traits. You're bringing out the reptilian part of the brain, of a masculine energy that just can't resist a chase, or not necessarily a chase. This doesn't look like a chase. This looks like a pursuit. Now, I might be talking to another group of Capricorns now, okay? I feel that there is a very gentle pursuit going on, and it looks like it's very slow, okay? It looks like one energy is pushing and the other energy is receiving, and it's very slow. And it looks like there's a tug of war going on, and both of you guys are very anxious, right? Did I say this? I said that love is safe, and it's usually accompanied with feelings of security. But attraction is very uncertain, and attraction has you feeling extremely uncomfortable. Attraction requires an enormous amount of self-control too, because it will rattle your nerves. You know, it puts these knots in your stomach, and that's what attraction does. And you guys are really eliciting attraction, and I feel like this person is getting what they deserve. I feel like there is such a gentle pursuit that's happening, that in the very teeny weeny stages of this give and receive, you guys are both getting turned on. All right? You guys are both getting turned on, because neither one of you want to leave this. You guys want to both of you are like, okay, I'm gonna leave her alone. And the other person is like, yeah, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to leave it alone. And then both of you start up with it again, right? So what does this look like? Okay, there is my client has a very sexy person that sends her invites to certain things that they have on social media. And if she doesn't open the invite, then he doesn't send her anymore. But if she opens the energy, if she receives his pushing, like he's pushing energy onto her, right? Come here. I'm directing you to this place at this time, right? If she opens the email or opens the text or opens the DM, then he'll send her another force. This is a very small pursuit. He'll force another interaction. Now, even if she doesn't go, as long as she opens, like I'm receiving your energy, he'll send another one. And so she's really aroused by that because it's very sensual. He's like forcing energy and she's receiving it, but she's saying no, no, no. So he's going to try for a while to keep forcing his energy to woo her in. Now, you would think after a while, isn't he going to get tired? Men, masculine energy needs the mind fuck of a chase or a pursuit so bad that it is very difficult for them to walk away from a woman that's giving them a mind fuck. It's almost beastly. It's very difficult for them to walk away from that. And what I say when I mean by mind fuck, now he's used to women taking the reins, showing up where he is, and taking control over the pursuit, which turns a man off. That's going to turn an alpha man off, right? So what she's doing is allowing him to pursue at the level that he can because he's so fine and he's rich. So right now, all he's doing is this little bitty breadcrumbs, and she's receiving it, but she's also out and about doing things and meeting different people, not stopping her life, but receiving the protrusion to let him know, I'm interested, but you got to step up. And he's like, well, I might step up, and let me see if I can convince you to come yet first. So they're in this attraction game right now. And the girl is a Capricorn, and the guy is a Taurus. And he's pushing into her space. And she's like, you know what? I'm going to receive you, baby, but you're going to have to send me something. All right, so let's see now. Whew. How is your person feeling the next couple of days about your withdrawal? They want to hold on to you. Like, they don't want to let you go. They feel like, I got to hold on to her. I can't let Capricorn go, right? And they are hoping to change your mind. That's what I just told you. They're hoping that you will change, like you will change your mind and come to work or come to where they are, or be in a third party situation or build something with them, right? But if this person is coming to you and you want them, let's say that you've blocked them from your main account and your account is private, and something inside just says, I know this is him. I know this is her, trying to allow them, wanting to follow you. If you want to, be open to the energy. Like, if you kind of still want them around, but you just want them to act right, when they protrude, open yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's the best way that I can describe it. Because if you stop like responding completely, they'll stop completely responding too. But every time you kind of like say, okay, I'm not going to talk to you, but I know this is you asking for a follow request, and I'm going to go ahead and let you follow me. I feel like that draws them closer to you. What it does is it ignites the power dynamic. See, to me, I read the Two of Cups as the perfect balance of masculine and feminine energy. That's how I read it. Like, there is a boss and there is there's a leader and there's a follower. Because those are the relationships that really work. And the masculine energy loves how the feminine energy submits to it. And the feminine energy loves how the masculine energy leads. Right? So I feel like this is a mind fuck. and someone is really attracted to you, or you're really attracted to someone because you are standing your feminine ground, or that's what you need to do, or that's what I see in the Two of Cups. Let me give you another example. So I feel like Capricorns do it best. I really do. I feel like you guys are very feminine, even though money is important to you. But so this Sagittarius invited this Capricorn out to eat, and the Sagittarius didn't know the area. They were in San Francisco, and so the Sagittarius said, okay, well, you know, what would you like? Where do you want to go? It's up to you. And the Capricorn smiled and said, well, you invited me out, and I'm gonna let you decide. Not let you decide, because that's kind of masculine. So something about, you invited me out, and I like sushi and Italian. So she let him steer again, right? He went into a real feminine energy and wanted her to get into the masculine energy of directing and leading and guiding. And she refused to do that. She stood her femininity ground. But she said it very nicely. You know, she was like, well, you invited me out to eat, and I like sushi and Italian. So guess what happened? He went on his phone, found a not a five-star place as far as expenses, but 5-star on Google, which is very important to me, right? And she loved it. And he said the amount of pride he felt when A, he made her happy, B, she let him take the reign. And so that really attracts a man. When you get into your feminine energy, or as a woman, you know, you stay, right? So I feel like there is somebody that is very, very attractive around you, and he's so attractive that a lot of women don't allow him to stay in his masculine energy. Like, they hunt, they pursue, they go get him, they get into a very masculine place, which emasculates a man. And it's hard to do that when he's fine. Oh, God. And then when you're a single mom and you're used to go getting, and, you know, you done got a house, and you done got a car, and you done got the kids and childcare and school, and you got a job, and, you know, it's like, well, yeah, I like somebody, I'm about to go get him too. What the fuck? But it looks like this guy or this person, they feel a lot of heartache because it's like they have to ward off a lot of women. And your person just feels like, you know, the women, they're so masculine that he or she don't, either the women, I don't know how this may apply to you. This could be a cousin. You're like, child, this ain't me, but this is my sister Rose. This hoe eating. Okay, Rose, how you doing, girl? So, you know, it's like somebody feel like, damn, I don't ever get to chase nobody. All these bitches want me, and so you are kind of like bringing some type of friction, and you know, sometimes they feel a little uncomfortable with you backing up and shit. And you know, I mean, like, so, you know, so, oh my God. Oh my God, they just can't take it anymore. They're like, today, they're like, well, is she gone? Is she really gone? Is she ever gonna come back? You know, they're watching today, trying to figure it out, and they just don't know what to think. They're trying to say, you know what? I'm just gonna move on. I'm just gonna move on, and then they come right back. Fuck it, I'm about to send her. I don't care, you know. So their emotions are going up and down, and that's wonderful, because that means they're getting emotionally involved. Yeah, see. It's real hard to get an air sign emotionally involved. So this disappearance and reappearance and shit is kind of fucking them up. And I feel like it's tearing them up, but they're going to try and play it off. It's tearing them up, but yeah, like, see, somebody is crying over you. I know this is, you see that right there? Somebody's crying. And they're like, fuck this. You know, a friend wouldn't act like this. Fuck this. I don't need this shit. You know what? Oh, yeah, you need you. And your response is what? How are you going to be feeling? Child, you moving the fuck on. I don't know where you going, Capricorn. It's like, look, I ain't got time for this. You know what you need to do? This ain't no damn algebra. 1 + 1 is 2, motherfucker. Shit. You know what's up. I ain't even trying to listen to this, Nicole. He know what's up. Okay, all he got to do is come correct. That's all I'm saying. I see you focusing on money. This person is coming after you. You're going to be focusing on your money, on your... And I feel like you're curious about him too, or her too. And I feel like, you know, I feel like this person, though, is going to pursue you for a while. This could be a Taurus, because this person they're fixed on this, right? Whatever this pursuit is, they're fixed on it. We get the Strength card. As long as you are receiving, they are going to continue. Yeah, because to them it makes sense. Yeah. They'll do it for a while. Let me clarify the Hermit. Yeah, this person is going to be continuing to pursue, not chase, pursue. So let's see. In a little while. This is well, I think that's enough. Okay, we'll look at the extension. Now, I'm going to go get the charms real quick because I forgot them. Okay. Yeah, they're very stubborn with their pursuit. Now, Capricorn, what's going to make this interesting for you is that you're not going to lose it and they're not going to lose it. You guys are equals. So just like when you think you're on top and they're going to pursue you and it's going to look like this, they're going to switch up their game. But they will continue to pursue, but they will switch up their game that will cause you to feel unsettled and uncertain because this is someone that you're attracted to and those are the dominant feelings that you feel. All right, let's see. Okay, Cappies. Well, I see a Sagittarius that ain't acting right, and I see a Cancer that ain't acting right. I do see a Superman here, though, right? I see a Superman who really loves you, who could be connected to the family. And I also see there's going to be areas and spaces, where you can grow. Okay? All right, so in the extension, we are going to ask, where, is this relationship going? No, this is not going to work. I'm going to have to edit it because it's not going to work. It's about to cut off. All right, Capricorns. So we're going to talk about this pursuit and where it's going to lead to by Thanksgiving, because it's very gentle and it's forceful and it's persistent and steady. And as long as you let them lead, everything should be cool. All right, so let's look at the extended reading now. All right, where would this relationship end up by Thanksgiving? Or no, No, let's re-ask that. I want to know what is the pursuit going to look like by November, by Thanksgiving? You know, one of the cruelest things about life, please don't get mad when I say this, because I want you to like me, but I heard this dating coach say it yesterday. He said, it seems like the more you like someone, one of life's little fuck-ups is the least likely you are to have them. Well, so you got to kind of bring them down to just another person level. Unless you want to get high off of the fantasy because you already got somebody and this is just some fun shit to do. You know what I'm saying? All right, so what do you... All right, I can't wait to turn these cards around. So if you continued to maintain your distance, what happens, or how do they feel about you for the next week? Okay. So if you continue to maintain your distance for another week, what are their emotions going to be like? Okay. How are they going to feel about you in a week? Because a lot of people feel that no contact means this person is going to forget about you, right? So how are they going to feel about you in a week? How are you going to feel about them? So cross watcher, if it's a Capricorn, how is the Capricorn going to feel about you? Okay. Do they like this mind game? If so, why? Okay. Okay. Then we're going to ask, how do I pull them in closer? Because see, some of you need to actually respond to some of the texts sometimes, unless they're just going to go away. But then some of you might have an Aries and you may not ever need to answer the text until January. I don't know. So let's see, what is it going to take to pull them in closer? Okay. What do they like the most about me? All right. All right. What would keep them attached to me for life? We're going to do some oochie coochie reading up in this motherfucker. All right. And how is your person feeling about you right now? The Queen of Swords, they're feeling like your back is turned towards them. That you are not taking any mess, and that you have decided that it's only logical for you to step back because of what they are bringing to the table. And so where their mind is with you is, wow, so she stepped back. Now what the fuck am I about to do? And let's find out, all right? So if you want to see the extension to this reading, the link is in the description box at the top of the comments section. It'll say click below for the Capricorn November reading, and then you can go to Vimeo or to my website where for a nominal fee you can watch the entire video. Okay. All right. Also, if you want a reading on this situation, because it's like just all over the place. See, some of you, the only thing that's going on is that you got a hunter. And just, it's like in this society we've kind of lost that, because women have, you know, are starting to be more independent, which I'm really grateful for. But it's just like, okay, so now let's readjust to how we have evolved, and, you know, still take into consideration these facts about masculine and feminine energy and use them in the way that is best for us. Okay? All right, so I'm getting ready to do this extended reading right now, child. See you in a minute. God bless.